Okay, we have Elaine from our Wednesday night group. Welcome. And Elaine, how did you find Food Freedom, and what made you say, I want to reach out and learn more?
What made me reach out was I was just so fed up of being fed up, of just feeling like I never got anywhere. I always felt guilty. I always felt miserable. Was just so fed up. And I think I've done every diet going, and nothing ever shifted. And then I saw, I think, some of Sammy's TikToks and just sort of thought, okay, I've got nothing to lose. Like, I'll just try this. Not really thinking that it would really work, but yeah.
Yeah. How has your relationship with food changed throughout this process?
So in the beginning, when I stopped like the restricting, like I didn't think I was restricting because I'd been off a diet for a while, but I'd been restricted mentally. So in the beginning, I just ate every single thing in sight. I couldn't stop eating. I thought I was really worried that it would never stop. And then suddenly it stopped. And then I have had quite a few weeks of feeling a bit depressed about food, like it just hasn't hit the spot, and like it's just not got that sort of weight or meaning. And then the last couple of weeks, I feel like I've started to enjoy it for food again, but like not like it's no better or worse than enjoying like a good program on telly or like buying yourself a new lipstick. It's just something nice, but it's not the be all and end all.
Yeah, that's great how you put that. Can you tell me, what was your biggest takeaway or aha moment from our time together in group with all the women?
That, I don't know, makes me feel a bit emotional, but setting boundaries with food is setting boundaries for your whole being. And that it's not just about food, it's having autonomy over myself, over my body, over what's right for me. That this is actually so much bigger than food. I think that was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, we had a lot of talk around boundaries in our group, and not just boundaries around food, but that intuitive eating is not just about food, it's actually about how we live our lives as a woman, right?
Yeah. And just that I don't like, it's none of anybody else's business. Like I don't have to just put up with and just feel uncomfortable. Like I can just put a boundary in and say I'm not having those sort of conversations. So I think, and having other women in the group who, I think it was really helpful that there were other women that were a few weeks ahead of me. So they were like be able to say things they'd done and think, oh God, well, if they can do it, then like I can have a go at it too. I think that was the biggest thing. And then I think the other bit was from the group and the course about that weight and health are not correlated.
Yes, that's big. Yep.
Really big for me.
Would you recommend Find Food Freedom to a friend, and why?
Yeah, without a doubt, because I do think it's life-changing, actually. I feel like it's interesting. I've watched my relationships around me change. So I think that there was I think I would judge my son quite a lot because he would eat and I could feel like he was a bit overweight, and then I would be funny about that. And it's interesting, since I've just left that well alone, he's just like in a completely different place and he looks much healthier. And like I just don't have sort of shit from anyone now. Like I just feel much happier. So I would absolutely recommend it to people. And I don't have that constant, I didn't think that I'd thought about dieting that much, but it was like a little white noise. It was like a fly. It was just always buzzing. I don't have that now.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, that's great.